Zachary Brown in 2. Jacob Isimov. Soy. Still messing it up for you, Jacob. Connor Richmond in 4. Hayden Zeng in 5. Patrick Townsend in 6. Jacob Bass in 7. And Jack O'Connor lane 8. Isim Soy.
Again,
Soy? Isim Soy.
Yes, that sounds good. Again, 4 lengths of every stroke, except for side stroke and elementary backstroke.
Well, there is that new Lochte rule, Joe, that a lot of people were buzzing about last summer in Budapest, and even before that, you know, Ryan Lochte swims the IM, and oftentimes at world record pace. And the instructions in the FINA rulebook are that you must swim butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, and any other stroke other than those 3. And freestyle has always been considered, you know, the Australian crawl, on your belly, get over and swim. Well, Ryan was disqualified because he went 13 or 14 meters on his back, kicking underwater butterfly for the freestyle leg. And everybody was in a big hubbub. Big out for Zach Brown. I've seen that band. Marlon Zarali 50.6 up here in lane 2. But anyway, the way the rule read, and it got immediate attention at the FINA rules makers level, and all the officials had to huddle and talk. And I think it's absolutely crazy that they're not allowed to kick underwater backstroke anymore. Once you come off the wall, they say, well, you've already done backstroke. The rule says you must do a different stroke. So you're not allowed to kick underwater backstroke. And there have been a lot of big DQs in the last 8-9 months.
You know what? And I don't believe that. I think that, you know, if a kid wants to do backstroke his entire last 100, do backstroke your entire last 100. Who cares? I mean, big deal.
Well, if it were truly a free style,
nothing's free. My dad always taught me nothing's free, okay? So it's not free.
I heard there's no free lunch.
There's never a free lunch.
Zach Brown, 152.0, went 30.8 on his second 50 of back. One of the fasters that out in.
And remember Zach Brown coming home last night, his 200 fly came home like unbelievable, like he was swimming a 25.
Right, I do remember. In the center of the pool now, lane number 4, taking maybe a slight lead over Zach. That's Connor Richmond.
He's 33.7, and you know, I think those guys have the caps of the meet.
I love that jacket, and you know what? I mean, I will tell you, Joe, I had a chance to meet with the Blue Tide swimmers right before when you were doing the awards. You know, we talked about what happened in Houston this year. That is such a nice group of young people all pulled together. They have really impressed me here at this meet. And there's one of their leaders, Connor Richmond, fighting it out with Hayden Zeng, who overtook from Aqua Jets.
And they're sitting at 301, 302. They could easily blow away their time.
Well, I want to tell you, Mike Yearwood has been a great coach wherever he's coached. And at the Blue Tide, I saw him this week, and I said, geez, how did it go with all that flooding? Those kids told me they are finally going back to their school. Joe, they have not been in their school since the hurricane, the flood. I mean, back in September, October. They finally, when they come back from this meet, their school's going to reopen. Now, their pool is not reopened, but the community in Houston, people with pools have taken them in, and certainly Mike's done a great job out there with them. And so, you know, you get a little stronger through adversity, and the adversity of this 400 IM is going to have lane 3.
Wow.
Jacob from Wake, rocket again.
Isim Soy.
There you go.
52 coming home for that 355.92 win. Zach Brown, 358.07, second place. Third place, top of your screen, Jack O'Connor, Academy.